Alright people, welcome back, and this week we have a brand new friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, and he goes by the name of Miles Morales, and his debut movie of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. So let's get it.
Welcome to the Kaiba Show.
Alright, so Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is starring Shameik Moore, Haley Steinfeld, Mahershala Ali, and Jake Johnson, and it's directed by like three guys, Peter Ramsey, Rodney Rotham, and Bob Persichetti. And basically the premise of this movie is we have Miles Morales, who ends up being the Spider-Man of our reality, and something happens, it takes place in a movie where we have Spider-Men from different dimensions. They collide into his real world, and they have to basically ultimately stop this evil entity from destroying all realities known to man. And we're just going to dive right into it, folks. Let me start off by saying this. I kind of went into this movie with some doubts, I was speculating that this movie was going to be okay. But to be honest with you people, this movie actually ended up being a great movie. For us to finally get Miles Morales, even though it's an animation, but to finally get him on the big screen, they actually did a good job. This movie was kind of like a coming of age movie, but more like a coming of age like superhero twist on it, because Miles get his powers, but he doesn't know how to use them yet. He doesn't know how to utilize them in the right way. He's new at it. While these other Spider-Men from these alternate realities, they're seasoned superheroes. They're veterans, so they know how to use their powers, and they've been fighting crime for a long time, so they basically master their abilities. And Miles is still over here messing up sometimes. He doesn't know how to work his webbing right, or he's sticking to the wall a little bit longer than what he likes. So that part of the movie, that aspect of the movie, I really enjoyed. The movie had a really good storyline. The plot and everything was good. The action sequences were well played out. Overall, this movie was surprisingly good, and I think people of all ages, young and old, are going to enjoy this movie. It's definitely a nice family-oriented movie where you can take the kids to go see it, and it was well played out. The only negative things that I could say, and they're not that big, but still something that I didn't really care for too much, but the animation, I wasn't a fan of the animation with the trailers, and even seeing the movie, I don't think that was the style I probably would have went with. It wasn't like horrible, but I just wasn't a fan of that style of animation that they decided to go with. And there's a character in the movie, Spider Pig, that I just felt like that was a waste of a character. There's other Spider-Men in alternate realities that they could have went with. They could have went with Spider-Man 2099 for the movie. But they decided to throw the pig in there, I guess, for comedy relief. But it just didn't fit for me. It just didn't gel like the other characters. I just felt like his character was kind of pointless. But other than that, like I said, the movie was really, really good. And yeah, I highly recommend it. Alright people, so like I stated before, this movie was really good. It was a well played out movie. Very enjoyable. So on the Kaiba scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give this movie a solid 8.5. It's definitely worth seeing regular admission. I'm not sure if it's playing at IMAX anywhere, but if it is, definitely check it out at IMAX. And it's definitely worth buying on Blu-ray when that comes out. So if you like what you see and you want to see more, please hit the subscribe button. After hitting the subscribe button, hit the bell button so you get notified every time I upload a video. And leave a comment and hit the like button at the bottom.